Many men have tried over the years to travel through the immense void of time. The ability to time travel has been scorned and laughed at by many famous scientists. It can't be done, I tell you. Get off! Are you off your head or what? Well, it has been done, you pillock. It has happened. In the year 1998, through a miracle breakthrough of technology, Peter McVeigh and Paul Whelan, both of that wonderful band Live Transmission, both attain this time-travelling ability, with which they are currently rewriting history, even today.
This incredible ability to travel through time is quite remarkable. Can you tell us more details on how you do it?
Yeah, you see, Live Transmission as a band were a complete failure, and by the year 1998 had totally disappeared from the public eye. Now, you see, this is where the strange bit comes in. Now, by a stroke of luck, we discovered that by programming a computer with the musical notations of our song You'll Be Free, which we actually recorded back in 1988, the computer effectively became a time-travelling machine. In fact, we're now currently in the process of rewriting our own history by going back in time and correcting the mistakes we originally made.
You know, this interview we're doing now, well, the reason we travelled back to do this interview is because when we originally done it, Peter could not stop breaking wind. Could you, Peter?
Tell you what, Jane, let's take a short journey 10 years ahead, and we'll show you marvels such as you've never seen before. All right, switch on the computer. Let's go! Whee! Right, are we all okay then? Right, here we are now. It's 1998, and as you can see, the evolutionary process has changed the human race into dithering dwarfs and gnomes. Sad, really, isn't it? Paul, pass me that radio, would you?
A live transmission there with their wonderful song called You'll Be Free. Yes, that's known back to the year of 1988 when music was music, not like it is today. Yes, Live Transmission are currently on a world tour, I believe. Yes, going all around the world in the minibus. Aren't they really good? Yes, well, they are probably the biggest band this century.
Well, great, eh?
You see, if we have never discovered this marvellous method of travelling through time, there would never have been a band of such magnitude.
In fact, last week, we both trundled off to the year 1951 and had words with some of the great-grandfathers of modern music. In fact, if I hadn't been sitting in a chip shop with Bill Haley down the old Scotty Road sharing a portion of cod and chips, Bill would have never come up with the idea of rock and roll. I gave him the idea.
What you see has happened is that the space-time loop continuum has been created here. If a man was able to travel so far back in time to before the universe was created, would this make him God? Think about it.
Now, existing here in 1988 is great, you know. You'll not want to live in this place in 10 years' time. Whoa, what a madhouse.
That's why you, as the young generation, have to take your destiny into your own hands, you see. Charlie says.
Stand up and let your voices be heard. You can change the future, you know. Yeah, we've been interviewed on TV, radio, The Guardian, European and American radio and TV stations too. I think what must fascinate them is our totally unique outlook on life. I think a lot of this is because of our time-travelling abilities, and also because I'm a smart-arsed head who gets up everyone's nose.
Yes, I agree.
Hey?
Yeah, we also have an art exhibition touring this summer. Look out for it. It'll be called Live Wire, a transmission of thought.
Come on, we'd best shoot back to 1988, I think. There'll be much more changing to do. Okay, hold tight, pop pickers.
Well, that was absolutely fascinating, Peter and Paul. I can see Live Transmission as a band working in very mysterious and magical ways. Your hopes for the future?
Oh, we've seen that. I'll tell you what, well, I've got some surprises in store, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Live Transmission.
This has been a production by Backroom Productions in association with Live Transmission and Radio What You Call It. Until we meet again, time travelers, here's looking at you, and keep in touch with yourself. No, not like that.
It's finished. Yeah, I know. You might as well get off then, would you reckon? Yeah, okay, come back. Right.
Well, that was live transmission with their 5